Yo, what's up guys? Andy here, back at it with another buying $1 of Bitcoin everyday update. Today is day number 1,500 in a row. Pretty crazy milestone. We're gonna go through a bunch of updates and information. So first of all, Bitcoin price around 26,000 right now. $25,893 over here on the Strike app. And we can see my total balance in my wallet is 0.11016, which is $2,858. So when I started this experiment, I used Cash App. I would buy $1 a day and just hold it in my Cash App. And over the course of 1,500 days, things change. We find different ways to do things, better ways to do it. So my process has evolved a little bit and we've found better apps to use. I still think Cash App is a great app, a very simple banking and finance app. But for Bitcoin, I'm using the Strike app now. I think that's the best way, the easiest way, one of the most transparent companies for Bitcoin. And they're kind of promoting the right things and sending the right messages to people. So up here on the top of the app, you can see my Bitcoin balance, 0.00018. And if I tap on that, it'll show the dollar balance as well. So $4.81 in here. So I basically use Strike app to buy my Bitcoin. Then I transfer it over to my Bitcoin wallet here. So then I'm not keeping any Bitcoin on an app or platform or some service where I don't have full access and ownership to that Bitcoin. So go ahead, get a Ledger wallet, set up a wallet through that. That'll be a safer way to store your Bitcoin rather than keeping it on an app like Strike or Coinbase or Cash App or whatever. So last time I posted an update was at 1,450 days. We were right here on the chart, which if we zoom in is right here. And I said, I expect there to be a pullback to these moving averages, which there was, but just not in a way that I anticipated. We kind of broke out. And then came back and tested this right here. And right here is kind of when all of the bank news happened. Silicon Valley Bank, another bank had issues, just a lot of banking news and fear with banks and people's money. And since then, we've just exploded the past couple days up to $25,900. And a reminder for the Bitcoin halvings, this was the last halving, May 2020. Normally after these halvings, we have an explosive move with Bitcoin. So we're a good ways along before this next halving, which is this blue bar here. So maybe some action here and then another explosive move. So that's typically what happens. That's what I'm looking out for. At this point, this price action has been pretty strong. So my personal opinion is that the bottom is in right here. So I'm going to continue to dollar cost average, of course, but I also have more money that I want to put in crypto. So I'm looking for any sort of dip to get my money in. And there's been a lot of price action in this area. 25,000 to 16,000. But this line right here has been pretty important. A lot of resistance keeping the price under. Now some support and keeping the price above. So something to look out for. But I think Bitcoin is strong moving into this halving and beyond that. Bitcoin addresses holding 1 Bitcoin or more continues to rise. We see an all-time high pretty much every single day. The high is 988,599 addresses. Just continues to rise. People continue to move into Bitcoin and hold Bitcoin. A very important tweet that I saw recently. Long-term holders now have 73% of the total supply. So these are people holding long term. Usually these charts are people that have held onto their Bitcoin for 1 or more years or 3 or more years. So long term holders, people that plan on holding forever, are holding 73% of the total supply. That means only about a quarter of the supply is actually being traded. So very good statistic there. By the way, you can follow me on Twitter if you want. I try to post some good information on there. So let's go ahead and buy today's Bitcoin. Tap buy. Tap $1, tap next. It's going to give us our order details and tap confirm. Just like that, we purchased $1 more of Bitcoin. You can see the balance is now $5.79. I'm just going to go ahead and transfer this to my main wallet today, show you guys how I do that. So first thing I want to do is copy this address. Then on my app here, I'm going to hit the arrow in the top right corner. Tap paste the address on the bottom. Allow paste. Tap max. It's going to give us our order details here and tap confirm. Just like that, I've withdrew the Bitcoin to my main wallet here. It says it may take up to 1 hour to process. So now I just wait for it to appear. Usually when it's pending, it'll appear right here in this list. Then once the confirmations go through, the Bitcoin will be in my wallet. So that's how easy it is to purchase Bitcoin and transfer it to a secure wallet with Strike app. Let's go ahead and refresh this page. I just transferred about $5, 36.41, $2,841. So let's go ahead and do the math on this thing. $2,841 divided by 1,500 days equals a 1.89x on my investment. So we're almost back to double just using the dollar cost average method long term. Can't beat that, you know, there's no stress. Everyone can afford $1 a day. We're just chilling, buying, seeing what happens, and doing extremely well with this experiment. Now let's do the dollar gain. $2,841 minus 1,500 equals $1,341 gained. Nothing too crazy in the grand scheme of things, but definitely a W overall. So there's the update for today. Like I said, I wanted to share one thing that I wish I did differently with this experiment. And that's really, I wish I did $10 a day rather than $1 a day. I think it would have been way more impactful, and I would have 1.1 Bitcoin right now, which would have seemed like a way bigger deal. But that's okay. We're gonna keep going how it is. You know, a lot of people throughout the world can't afford $10 a day. So something like $1 a day is more practical for them. And they get to see this and potentially join in as well. So it's all good. There's the update for day 1500. Let us know what you think down in the comments below. Like this video and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.